Welcome to an incomplete guide to personal growth. We invite you to take a breath and take a listen to our podcast that explores the wonder, humor, challenges, and sometimes those self-inflicted wounds on a journey of personal growth.
Our weekly podcast conversations include stories, resources, and tools that you can incorporate into your daily life. We're the mother-daughter duo of Sydney
and Kelly. Hi, Sydney.
Hey, Mom.
Had a good day?
Yeah. I have. I'm getting my observation hours to apply to occupational therapy school. So I'm almost done. I have one more week at this point
Very cool.
when we're recording this.
Yeah.
Which I guess, we're recording this episode closer to when it comes out. So
well, that's neat.
Finishing it up.
My day started
off. You
off.
had a hectic day.
I did. I don't ever set my alarm because I always wake up.
You're always
by
up
6.
early, like
it just
ridiculous.
Seems, right?
Yeah.
The only time I set my alarm is if I'm traveling. I've got to make a plane, and I really want to make sure I don't miss it.
Yeah.
So I overslept.
So
and I
funny.
had to be on. It doesn't sound like it, people, but I had to be on Zoom at 8:30. I'm doing this immigration court watching thing, and it's fascinating. But anyway,
that's cool.
So my alarm went off, and I thought, I can't do anything without coffee. So I had to get downstairs, have my coffee.
You still had an alarm on?
No, I didn't have my alarm on.
Okay.
I overslept.
Okay.
And all of a sudden it was like, oh my gosh, I've got to get moving. Because you have to look...
professional.
Yeah, you do have to look professional because you're going to be online. You're going to be... The camera's on you. And so I looked and I thought, oh man, I have to wash my hair. I can't get away with that. But so I go downstairs and I have my coffee and I say, but I still have to just have a minute.
Oh my goodness.
Right? And so I have my minutes and I'm drinking my coffee and then it was like, oh my gosh, I got to go get... And I showered and was ready.
You created your own chaos.
I created chaos.
And
funny. It worked. And what was scary is the first time I'd done it. And so you have these papers online that you're filling out as well as then you're watching it. And so I was trying to use my iPad at the same time, but it doesn't fill the form out right. I had a hard time with it. So I had to use my computer and go back and forth. But it was all good.
Yeah.
It was a fantastic experience, but I don't like starting my morning in chaos.
That way. That's funny. You still had to make sure you sat there. You couldn't have just gotten ready first and then just seen how much time you had left.
No, because I just don't function.
That is.
I thought about jumping in the shower and getting ready. I thought, well, no, you just need to. You're not up and up.
Oh my God.
Isn't that awful? I'm such a routine person. That's pretty sad.
But I'm one to talk. I don't rush either. You know, it's like.
You don't.
Ever since I was a kid, it was like, this is the amount of time my routine takes, and it does not matter what else is going on.
It doesn't. You're right.
Because I think you would try and, you wanted me to hurry.
No, I'm sorry. I'm doing this first.
This is my routine.
No.
So I'm one to talk.
So you are, but
I know how to get mine quicker, I think.
I know.
I don't have
when
to
you
sit
have
for
to,
coffee.
you do. And you have a kid now, so you have to.
So you don't.
So you just go from 0 to 60 in 5 seconds.
Yeah, 5 seconds.
But I just has not been used to that.
That's so funny.
But it was. But it settled in, and
it's just sad that 7:15 is sleeping in for
I
you.
know,
That's just
pathetic.
a sad.
It's like, oh my God. And I'm like,
life.
I already got texts from Grandpa. I need to go ahead and
reply to
to him before I start anything because he'll wonder.
Goodness.
Because if I don't reply, I get texts later.
Oh man. That is funny.
But anyway,
that's not a fun way to start your day.
It was not, but it was good. It was a good day. Anyway.
It's good, yeah.
So
we're here to talk about our cooking experience.
Cooking class.
Yes, at Sur La Table.
Yeah,
is how you say it. I think
Sur La Table.
Yes,
it was fun. It was an interesting experience.
Yes,
I had not been to one.
I had never been to a cooking class ever, or a baking class, or I never anything. In the kitchen.
So I didn't know what to expect. I hear all these fun things, online when people have gone and they show what they made, and and
it seemed interesting. So we decided to do it and then make it part of the podcast.
And the one that would fit, we just really picked it based on
the
schedules.
schedule. Yeah.
When you could make it and when I could make it.
Yeah.
And so it happened to be Asian. They called it
Chinese takeout is what they called it. That was the theme.
Oh, I thought it was Asian. But anyway, Chinese takeout. But it wasn't takeout because we had to eat it there.
No, you had to eat it there. That is insane. We were talking to some people next to us and they're like, yeah, they don't let you take the food out. You have to just eat it here. I'm like, what is that?
Yeah, and they were like, they had eaten, the first time they'd ever done it, they'd eaten before.
Yes, and then came, and they thinking they could take it home,
so
which
funny.
I agree is a reasonable expectation.
But it was
that
fun.
was funny. So we got there, started a couple minutes late, but pretty much on time.
It was okay.
And it was a full class because I think except for one spot, like everything was taken.
Okay.
Because the woman next to me, like she could have had a pair with her. But
that's true. Yeah.
Yeah, but every spot, I'm like on a Wednesday night in the middle of the summer.
I know that was
And there was
one family of 4 that had, I think it was a grandmother, a mother.
Yeah.
Or a grandma or a mother with 3 daughters. I couldn't tell. Anyway, or if maybe one was a friend.
No, they were 2 moms and those were their daughters. Okay. What the heck? No. You don't. Oh my gosh.
One was much more uptight than the other. That's why I was wondering.
But it was 2 moms and then their daughters, and they came together.
So I misread
it was a group of 4.
situation.
You sure did.
Okay.
It was a group of 4.
Okay.
But yes, one of them was a very uptight mother.
Yes.
So I'm glad we were away from that group. And then there was like a couple, and then another couple, and then us, and then it was a mom, grandma, and the son.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we were next to them.
I was really glad we were next to them because when we first got in there, and let me say the chef was good.
Oh yeah,
she really was.
She was good.
Her personality was
more subdued.
Subdued, which was fine. She really was, and she was very informative
nice
in the way she did it. So I was real impressed with everything, with that. But the class was like. The lady next to me, I tried to engage, and she didn't really chat, although she would say something, and sometimes I wasn't sure she was talking to me.
I could tell she was coming from work, and so maybe, I don't know, maybe that's why.
So, and she didn't like the wine that her significant other brought, so it was funny. So anyway, but she didn't talk much, but luckily, the people on your side, they were chatty and fun. So that made the class a little better.
That helped a ton. And I guess it was the grandma's birthday.
It was. Wasn't that sweet? And the grandson was there, and he was, I don't know, and he was college age.
Had to be college age.
Yeah. So that was neat.
Yeah. That was so cute. And so they were fun. And like, so you go in and they have you already set up. Like they placed your name tags.
Yeah, we didn't even choose where you stood, did you? Yeah.
No. And so they placed everything for you, and then you put your apron on and like wash your hands. And then you get ready. And then the chef, they'll like tell you how to cut things too, which was kind of nice. You know, you learn the word julienne.
Yes. So our menu, let me go back. Our menu was egg rolls. Beans, fried beans. Green beans in a sauce.
Yeah.
Fried and then in a sauce.
And then pork fried rice and kung pao chicken.
Yeah. So those were the 4 things. So we started with the egg rolls.
Yes, and it was a lot of prep.
Yes,
this whole thing was a lot of prep. But julienne, which I didn't even know what that meant, but it was cool. It's like a really thin type of slicing.
Right.
And you did that with like carrots, celery, green onions, and you like julienned all of them.
Yes.
And
they
garlic.
showed us that they had this cool little tool. But
it was like a type
of
julienne peeler.
So
almost.
You peeled some, and then the rest of the time you just cut.
And so that was fine. And it's like you kind of like they set out all the ingredients, and you with the people around you kind of share cutting things.
Yes.
Which was fine.
Yeah.
And then so we did that. That was the filling for all the egg. Oh, we cut some cabbage.
Yeah.
For the inside of the egg roll. And then after that, then you prepped for the fried rice, and that was more dicing things.
Yes.
And so I think that was like all the it was a lot of cutting. It was
a lot of cutting. There was a lot of cutting, and
had to have been like 45 minutes.
Yes, it was a lot of cutting.
It was a long
time.
And then
they gave us a break because they were setting up the hot stations.
Yes.
The walks.
Yes, and like getting the rest.
Getting
of
everything
what you just
ready. So then we'd go over and start.
Yes, and so first, like we cooked the filling for the egg rolls.
Yep.
And as soon as those were done, we came over and we rolled them.
Well, they let it cool a little bit, right?
Yeah, for like a couple minutes, but. Yeah, it wasn't. And then we rolled them up. That was cool.
I was impressed that mine was as neat as it was.
I know.
I was expecting something really.
The son that was near us, he overfilled his, and then it's like when we put in the fire, it like burst. It was like a freaking burrito. It was so funny. But most other people kept it. Yeah. Okay. And so rolled the egg rolls.
Yep.
Then that's when we had bigger break, I thought.
I don't remember. We had a break at some point for them to
That
fix
was
it.
like
Yeah,
a bigger
yeah.
break because then they were getting the oil
That's
going
right.
for the egg rolls.
And remember that girl's name tag dropped off into the gas
That was
thing?
scary.
That was funny. I thought, oh, we're going to have a fire. This is
Fire.
exciting. But she turned the thing off so fast and pulled it out. So there was no real
okay,
excitement.
Not much excitement.
I was
That
kind of
okay.
thinking, let's see some flames. But,
What are you, like a pyromaniac or
well,
something?
Let somebody else do
exciting.
something goofy other than me.
That's funny. Oh my gosh. And so then yeah, it was like cooking everything. So like cook some people like
I
cook
got to
the
do
chicken.
the green beans.
You did the green beans. Those turned out well. And then another
they
group did the
really
chicken. And then I helped with the egg rolls, like making them golden brown. And then the other people did like the fried rice. And so all kind of took turns cooking. So, and then it turned out well. I thought the food turned out well.
The food really did. The chef said this is the longest class
I was about to say that.
taken,
Ever
done. And it
I was like, yeah, because it was literally like the max. They said it could be 90 minutes to 2 hours.
Yeah.
It took we
over
were walking out a little after.
It was after 9 because and so midway through, Sydney looks at me. We're standing around and says, I just don't have the patience.
I'm too impatient.
I'm too impatient.
Yeah.
Because you stand around a lot more.
It's a lot of standing around.
But it might have been this particular class. I don't know.
Yeah, it could have been that meal that we were making.
I should have asked those ladies, but I missed
well, it
that
sounded like
opportunity.
it was long for them too.
Yeah.
They had done a pasta class.
They'd done
I think,
2 different pasta
before.
classes.
Yeah.
So, so there was a lot more standing around than I anticipated.
It was a lot more.
And then I think they give you the break, so you have to walk. So you walk out into the store and
know,
want to buy stuff. I think there was
they gave the coupon.
Yeah,
10%.
that was the ulterior motive.
Absolutely. I'm sure there's always a break in each class.
But I think that's why they do it.
I know. But it was like after 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
And then that's when the break was. And I was like, oh my God. And we hadn't started cooking anything.
I know.
I was about to lose it.
I know. And the dishwasher was broken, so they had these 2 other people there cooking. Washing all the dishes.
Everything. So I did feel bad for them.
I did too.
But again, they get paid for it. But I felt a little bad. And then I think and everything tasted good. You didn't like the pork, but you don't
I'm
usually
not a
like
pork person.
You don't,
so
well, you are, but you don't like pork fried rice. Yeah.
So I just like fried rice. Period, without
anything. Yeah.
So my favorite was the egg rolls.
That turned out well.
I was
and
really
the chef
impressed.
was kind of given a little.
What now?
So she was like, "How are the egg rolls?" Good. Like, are they greasy? And I was like, "I mean, maybe a little bit." She's like, "Yeah, it's because the temperature in the oil went down below 350." I'm like, "Oh my gosh, I don't need criticism for my egg rolls."
I know. The first batch didn't, but then
that was my batch. The first one.
No, I know, but I mean, then the second when we added more in, it had dropped some.
Yeah.
But that we're going to stand around and wait for the oil again because we're hungry.
Yeah, it's like,
and you've got all these you've got that other group that was waiting to do their egg rolls.
So
and they didn't want to mix egg rolls.
Oh my God, people were so particular. It's like, this is my tray. And I'm like, oh my God, they're just all there. We all made the same thing. Mine's going to taste like yours.
I know. I thought that was interesting.
We all had the same spices. We didn't even put in a ton of salt and pepper for it to totally, change the taste of it.
And then I did feel bad because that one group didn't get any chicken because there wasn't enough.
Because they were waiting on their egg rolls.
They were. That is so funny.
So that was like a whole thing with making egg rolls. That took a bit.
Okay, so let's say and we have the recipes, right?
We do. We have the recipes.
So what would you make again from that?
I thought we didn't do a lot with it because it was just adding sauce and stuff, but the Kung Pao chicken tasted good. So if I could get those same sauces, I would do that. And they had some peanuts in it. Mm-hmm. And then, probably the egg roll.
I would like to do the egg rolls. It's the
frying
part
it's the frying part that's hard. But everything else, if you get the egg roll,
you have all this oil, then what do you do with it?
Yeah. Yeah. And then you get the egg roll sheets and it works.
Yeah.
But, I know. It's like, what do you do with the oil after? Ugh, that's such a pain to get rid of. So this, it's like the egg rolls were good, but I need to find another way to cook them.
Fried rice. I wonder if air fryer.
I've done fried rice before. No, don't buy an air fryer. But they might cook the egg roll.
Yeah.
But no, I wouldn't. I mean, I've done fried rice before on my own. I've done that before, and that's fun and pretty easy. But it's just too much prep work too, cutting everything. I've got to get.
You just got to do it ahead of time, or if there's pre-cut.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
no, I'd have to do
know.
that. It's
But
too much prep for me. But the woman, the grandma next to me, she was like, oh, it tastes good. She's like, she looks at me, goes, too much work. And I'm like, yes, you're right.
They're like Trader Joe's.
Yes. So funny.
Yeah. So would you take another class?
I think it'd have to be different food.
I think I'd be
but
more
at the
picky
same time,
about
I
the
don't want it
food.
to be something that I already know how to cook. Like I saw they had like a steak class. I'm like, well,
crab cakes.
Okay, crab cakes. That's
Something
true. It was
crab
steak
cakes.
and crab. I think you're right. So I
Crab
go
cakes,
to learn
yeah.
how to make the crab cake, but I know how to grill a steak. I know how I like it done.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, somebody teach me that.
So that, yeah.
And how to,
And I take it,
season
they had some I noticed that start at 4. I think I'd like the earlier
I think I'd like the
classes,
earlier
too.
time because I think we just didn't. I mean, I think it would have worked with my schedule, but I think we just didn't. Cause like, oh, we'll just.
I don't think
they
had one earlier at this point, but
maybe not.
Later they do. I noticed, but I don't know. We'll have to. I know I might do one again. I think if I do one again, I'd like a larger group of people that I know.
Oh yeah. Because I was like, I don't think you can fit any more people in that kitchen.
Because you had half that weren't as fun.
Yeah, they weren't as fun.
And then you had some, thankfully, that were. I can't imagine if they weren't in that class.
Oh my God, we would have died.
I know.
But
I thought we were kind of approachable, but they were just.
The chef was good. Maybe one that had just a little bit more energy.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
But she was good, knowledgeable, like very.
Right.
It was
very
like nice because I think
yes.
even if you didn't understand how to cook, you could have done the class.
Yes.
Because like she explained the chopping very well, like very, like.
Yeah, and she was able to watch everybody because there were 4 different walks
and
going
she'd
at
come
the same
around.
time.
And so I think if you didn't know how to cook, like it would be informative. But I think if I did a class, it's like who's in it, and then it'd have to be something I just don't know how to make
as much,
like the crab cakes or pasta, something like that. Like
I think
something I don't know how to
pasta would
do.
be hard because there'd be standing around because you have to keep throwing it, getting it through the machine. I just watched Jake do it and I was bored.
Oh yeah,
I'm not bored. I was like
oh
impatient. That's why
true.
I knew I couldn't
impatient.
make pasta.
And then I think they have baking stuff too. Maybe I don't know if I could do the baking stuff. I'm not a baker.
I'd be a mess. Oh man, can you imagine stuff everywhere?
But I mean, this class, like the only thing I really learned how to do was rolling the egg roll. But like everything else, I could have cooked. It's like I knew how to do all that stuff.
Yeah, I think I might have known, but it was good to see how it was done.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But I think it's like, I think the fact that she was like, this is the longest
that didn't help.
That did not help.
I was
so done halfway through.
I'm a 30-minute meal person anyway.
I know. And I knew this would be longer.
Yeah. But I was really good at chopping. I do chop well.
You were very good at chopping.
I got those lunch.
You were good. You were
fast
good at it.
too.
You did.
I know. I was like, what's taking y'all so long? Those people were doing those carrots. And it was
oh my God.
We were done with everything.
The girls with their moms. Oh my. It was so.
And it was like, just chop people.
Just chop the carrots.
That was fun.
And they were doing some TikTok dance. That was kind of funny. During the breaks.
They were trying to, they were doing their social media stuff.
Not for me.
No.
But I think I think it was just a lot of standing. I was like, this grandma next to me.
I know.
She's standing this whole time and just fine. I don't know how. My lower back is speaking.
I know. I was tired. I'd been doing stuff.
You were volunteered earlier.
In the morning, so I was standing all morning. Because and so it was like, and now I get to stand at 9 o'clock.
Stand some more.
But it was good because I closed all my rings on my
on your Apple Watch.
So I was good when you do that.
Oh my gosh, yes. But I think I think I would do it again, but I agree. I think I'd want to know more people.
Yeah.
Going to make it a bigger group thing. And then, just I'd almost intentionally try and think, okay, does this meal require how much prep?
I will definitely look at that next time.
Because it didn't even cross my mind. But it's like egg rolls, fried rice, that very much a lot of prep.
A lot of prep.
You think of everything that goes into those.
Yeah.
So that was my thing. But they did marinate the meat for us, which was good.
Yeah, that's true.
Don't have to worry about that.
So you'd have done that ahead of time too at home.
Yeah, at home. Yeah.
So I don't know. I really liked the egg rolls. I want to look at the recipe for the inside. I think that's
like the third time you've said that on this
so
podcast so far.
So I like fried foods.
No, you really.
Bottom line is, I like.
You really like egg rolls.
Fried foods.
No. I just thought it was funny. I was like, I think she said that many times already.
Now we're gonna think it's a record word.
Oh my gosh! But yeah, and I think Well, and we've talked about this before. Like, I really don't mind. Like, I enjoy the act of cooking.
You do.
It's all of the stuff getting, like, I would not have had fun getting ingredients together. I would not have had fun. Like, I think if I'd done all that prep work on my own, oof.
Well, that's the thing about when you cook something like that, all the ingredients that have to go into it that you have to have at your house.
Yeah.
And
I know it's too much to think ahead about.
Yeah. But one of my favorite things that they have, and this is what I like about cooking, and I do it.
Yeah.
I like the little ramekins that they put the ingredients in.
Oh,
and
the
then
little
you pour
dishes.
from it, you know.
The little dishes.
Yeah, the little dishes that you pour, so it looks like you know
like
what
you
you're
see
doing.
on all the cooking shows.
Yeah, that's fun, and I got to do some of that.
Yeah, that was fun. But I think and you kind of cook just so we eat. Like you don't. Yeah, I mean,
it's the only reason I cook.
That's what that mom that was there. She was like, "Yeah, I cook so we eat," and I was like, "Yeah,
exactly."
But I do enjoy cooking.
You do.
And I don't even really mind cleaning up. It's like everything.
Oh, I'll clean up. I don't mind doing that. But it's finding the ingredients, going to the store, planning it.
So this was kind of nice because you did just show up and everything was there.
Yeah.
And you do more of the cooking part of it. So that was a bonus, I think, for this class. But
yeah, I'd like that too.
So my favorite thing to cook is risotto.
Okay.
Absolutely. And people act like it's hard. It's not that hard. You just boil some broth and then slowly put it into some rice. But you have to
do it so it doesn't get gummy and all that other stuff. So.
Yeah, and people are like, "Oh, it's low and slow."
It is
Please,
slow.
I have been impatient with my risotto, and I have turned that heat up. It works just fine. I will turn that heat up and be like, all right, we need to get this going. And like, I have done risotto in 30 minutes.
Huh. My favorite thing to cook is takeout.
Oh.
No, I'm just kidding. No, my favorite, I don't know that I have a favorite. I like to.
Do you enjoy cooking anything?
No, unless I'm really in a mood. Or if Paul's cooking with me.
Oh, yeah, that makes it more fun.
I enjoy cooking when he's
with him.
But he hadn't been able to do that for a long time.
Yeah,
every once in a while we will together. But, you know,
well, during COVID, you guys did that a lot. So you liked that?
And so I did. I like it with him because he'd do some and I do some, and we're just doing it together. So that's what I enjoy cooking.
Yeah, with other people.
Enjoy cooking your day. No,
we cook together.
I no offense. No.
Yeah.
I know, but we don't cook together as much. Because
but we do some.
We do some, and that's fine. But you tell me what to do. You did yesterday, too.
I did. I'm pretty bad about that.
To do something. I was like, I know.
I'm pretty bad about that.
So that's okay.
It's like one of my bad habits. It's like if people, I know, but it's like it's like if people are doing something, I'll make a comment about it.
Yes.
And I can stop myself, but I really have to think about it. It's not like my instinct.
You can stop yourself when it's certain people.
Yeah. but when it's
like, what are you doing? Tell me what to do. But
I know.
No, but I don't mind cooking with you.
You need to do it this way. Why do I do that? I don't know.
I just don't like to do it by myself all the time. It just takes so much time, and I enjoy. I think I enjoy it because it's healthier. I feel.
Yeah. Yeah. It is. I feel like it's healthier.
But I don't. It's not. Oh, good.
Yeah, that's got to be a whole other podcast. Why do I do that?
Okay, we'll look at that.
Criticize.
It's not criticizing.
It's just saying.
It's just saying.
It's just giving an instruction.
Yes.
But why?
That's the conductor in you.
It must be.
It is.
It must be.
It's the conductor.
And I'm not trying to do it in a mean way.
No, and you don't. But you're just like, this is.
You need to do it this way.
Or.
I don't know.
Why don't you do it this way? You don't.
Yeah. It's not like mean, but I just have to do it. No, it's the conductor.
This is how we do things.
That is true.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
But you were very kind as a conductor.
Yes, I was. People
there you
go.
go.
That was so funny. But yeah, so would do again, but with certain conditions.
Yes.
I think is our review
of the
cooking experience.
Bring a big group and see what you're cooking and what the prep work is involved.
Yes. Like do just a little bit more research, I think, than we did jumping in. But
indeed. It was fun. And we got some more experiences lined up.
Oh, we do.
We may do some axe throwing down the road.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Who knows?
True. Who knows?
Yeah.
We'll do it.
But anyway, that was fun.
And then this is kind of our last episode of July.
Oh, I can't believe it.
And so then we'll be now heading into roots.
Roots and August. August, roots.
Yes. What are they? Why do we need them?
And we're not talking about the ones that grow like beets they call those roots,
Oh,
carrots.
like root
Rooted
vegetables, I guess?
We're not talking about
No, we're
rooted
not
vegetables.
talking about those.
We're talking. Oh, I just got her. That's good.
Thanks for the clarification. I love it.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's what we'll be doing next week.
And
in through August.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we look forward to next week when we take a breath and take a listen.
Thank you for listening to this week's episode of An Incomplete Guide to Personal Growth. There are many ways you can stay connected. Follow us on Instagram at An Incomplete Guide Podcast, where you can sign up for our email list and get posts that delve deeper into our weekly topics. Make sure to subscribe to our podcast page wherever you listen to your podcasts. We would really appreciate a rating and sharing us with your family and friends.
We're so glad you chose to spend your time with us and hope there was a thought, a resource, or a laugh that you can take on your journey. We'll be here every Tuesday for you to take a breath and take a listen.